Hello all my logical friends, my name is Forge and welcome to part 3 of the Biome Project Zero add-on review. So in the previous episodes, we have looked at plenty of mobs, we have looked at desert mobs, we've even looked at nether mobs, and now we have ourselves some beach mobs. So we have ourselves a bunch of crabs, we have ourselves some really spooky looking creatures that can be found on the bottom of the ocean, and we even got ourselves some palm trees, well actually coconut trees, but they look like palm trees to me. So we have ourselves a lot of cool things right here. So first off, we're going to go and start with the crabs, and I will be using terms like HP and AP, which is health points and attack points. So Arctic Spider Crab, he is light blue, he is going to be neutral towards the player, he can even be spawned in peaceful mode, all the crabs can be found in peaceful mode. They even have 12 HP and 2 AP, and whenever you go ahead and attack them, they will go ahead and come and attack you back. But the cool thing is that they will actually drop some dyes. So you will drop some blue dye, and then we have ourselves the coconut crab, which will drop brown dye. The Dungeness crab will drop some magenta dye, and the Japanese spider crab, he will drop some wonderful, wonderful orange dye. And then this crab right here will drop some bone meal. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the coconut crab stats. So he is brown, 22 HP, and 5 AP, and this is him right there. And then we got ourselves the Dungeness crab, which has 22 HP, he is purple, the typical crab size, and he also has about like 8 AP. But I'm just going to go ahead and kill him right now, and there we go. Yeah, come on, there we go, he's now dead. And he also dropped some beef, I forgot to mention that. But anyway, we now got ourselves the Japanese spider crab, which the Japanese spider crab, his stats are 22 HP and 8 AP. And this is him right there. It's actually pretty cool looking. So then the final one is going to be the beautiful Yeti crab. So this is the Yeti crab right there. Looks really nice. And yet again, it will drop bone meal. And with that one, we're now ready to move on to the coral bound, which he has 5 coral variants. He has 26 HP and 4 AP. And this is him right there. So he's actually really cool looking dude. And also, he does not burn in the daylight. But whenever you go ahead and kill him, he will go ahead and drop the top of coral that he has on his back, which is actually quite nice. He will also drop stone and some rotten flesh. Now, could you imagine finding that on the bottom of the oceans, on the coral reefs? That would be pretty cool. And next up, we have ourselves the trench predator, which it looks like a creature that's been taken over by Carnage from Marvel Comics. So this is them right there. Now, of course, he will burn in the daylight, and he looks very, very creepy. So even go ahead and attack some pirate skeletons, which is right here. So here we go with the stats of the actual trench predator. So he has 22 HP and 5 AP. The pirate skeleton has 20 HP and 5 AP, and it'll give you nausea for 2 seconds. So very, very cool. And also it'll drop bones and some nice little nuggets right there. Well, that's the pirate skeleton that drops that. The trench predator, we're going to go ahead and see what he drops right now. So I'm going to go and come up to him. We're going to go ahead and attack him. And it looks like he dropped some dead coral. So it's actually very interesting. It looks like we got ourselves like almost every type of dead coral. So we got like the tube coral, brain, bubble, fire, and that's pretty much it. That's actually fairly nice. So if you want to get yourself some free dead coral for some reason, then that's going to be the way to do it. But anyway, we have ourselves some more mobs. And the other mobs that we have here is going to be the pirate captain. We also got ourselves a few coconut trees. So I'm actually going to go ahead and grab these. And my inventory is like completely all filled up with all these mobs. So we're just going to go ahead and grab these very quickly so I can actually go ahead and show you. So this is the pirate captain. So the pirate captain, he will spawn in the skeleton minions, aka the skeleton pirate crew. He even has 30 HP and 6 AP. And he even carries the redstone cutlass. So this is actually a very cool little item that you can find with this guy. And I really do like that. But of course, as of right now, it does not do anything but explode stuff. So that's pretty much all it does. But I guess you could say that's actually very good. But in the Chains Dog, it does state that it doesn't do anything. But that's a lie. Because it does do something. So this actually does really nice. But the pirate captain, he will drop some diamonds. That time he got 2. And then he will also drop some bones right there. And I believe some gold. But it's actually just really cool the way that they actually introduced this brand new item to the game. So anyway, we're going to move on to the next thing, which is going to be a sand shark. Now we talked about the desert sand shark in the previous video, But now we are going to be talking about the beach variant. Now, the beach variant, what they say about him is that, yeah, it's an hammerhead appearance, is yellow and rough. He will also lunge at you. The model is also offsetted, so it's basically the same as the previous variant. But he has 4 AP and 10 HP, and this is him right there. You know what? We need to get a better view. Okay, so there we go. We got ourselves like a semi-better view. Can I actually go ahead and place them like on the, okay. So the model is going to be offsetted no matter what. But if you do want to get yourself a better view of this guy, then, okay, there we go. We can get a better view like this. So go ahead and put him into a tree if you want to get a better view. But he is fairly cool looking right there. But anyway, we have ourselves some coconut trees. So this is facing west, this is facing south, this is facing north, and this is facing east. And all of them look absolutely cool. I mean, just imagine finding these throughout your Minecraft world. And also, if you get too close, they will go ahead and like go invisible for a split second. But what they say about the actual coconut trees is that, as I mentioned, 4 direction variants. They have 10 HP and they will drop jungle logs whenever killed. So then we have ourselves some seashells, which for the seashells, it only drops one thing, and that's flint. So it's actually not a very good little drop. But maybe in the future, if Mojang ever decides to give us the ability of having like custom items, then maybe, just maybe, we can actually get ourselves actual seashells. I mean, that'd be pretty cool if add-ons go that far. Now, the Manta Ray and the Nautilus, they're actually not in the changelog. These are just 2 mobs that I found within the inventory as I was playing around with the add-on. But the Nautilus is basically like a squid. So whenever you go ahead and attack him and kill him, he will go ahead and drop the Nautilus shell. But whenever you attack him, but for the Nautilus will actually drop the Nautilus shell. And most importantly, he will go and squirt ink whenever you go ahead and attack him. So it's basically like a squid. But if you ever want to get a free Nautilus shell, instead of going fishing or finding it and buried treasure, or perhaps killing like a drowned holding it, well, this could be the best alternative. But this is what he looks like right there. Very, very cool. So then we have ourselves the Manta Ray, and we're going to go ahead and go over to like a body of water so I can show you guys this. But this is the Manta Ray. The Manta Rays, they are very, very dangerous. But yet again, since it's on the changelog, I can't tell you anything about its properties. But I can only assume that it would probably poison you, because that is because they're very, very dangerous creatures in real life. But if I go ahead and go to survival mode, I'm gonna go ahead and attack him. He does not do anything but float all the way up. Oh my goodness. Flying Manta Rays. Oh, wait a minute. We already have Flying Manta Rays. That's right. You know what that was? It was actually the Phantom. The Phantom is basically just a giant Manta Ray. I mean, it is all coming together now. The Manta Ray right here decided to turn into a Phantom and fly away. Well, it all makes sense now. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it over my review on the Biome Project Zero add-on. Now, if Codanraigan ever does introduce other mobs to this add-on, I will probably make some videos on that, because this is actually a really, really cool add-on, and I definitely recommend like taking a look at it if you do want to go ahead and mix up your Minecraft survival play. But other than that, please let me know on what you think of this add-on, and if you want to play around with it, there will be a link down below in the description. But if you guys enjoyed this video, then let me know by leaving a like on it and subscribe for more videos and add-on showcases in the future. And for now, hope you have a logical day, and catch you next time. Bye.